We now go to the 1A South matchups. Sectional number 57 at White River Valley. There are 6 teams. Tuesday night, game number 1, Clay City will play Holy Cross. Game number 2 will feature Shakamak and number 10, North Central of Farmersburg. North Central lost to Shakamak 60-55 back on January the 6th. On Friday night, game number 1, Union Duggar will play the Clay City Holy Cross winner, and White River Valley will take on the Shakamak North Central of Farmersburg winner. In sectional 58 at Edinburgh on Tuesday night, Waldron will play Morton Memorial. Wednesday night, game number 1, Eminence takes on Edinburgh, and Greenwood Christian will match up with Morristown. On Friday night, Southwestern of Shelbyville will play the Waldron Morton Memorial winner. Sectional 59 at Bethesda Christian. There are 9 teams in this matchup. Indiana School for the Deaf will take on Indianapolis Lutheran, the 2008 runner-up, game 1 Monday. Lutheran lost to Indiana Deaf 57-51 on February the 11th. Tuesday night, Indianapolis Metropolitan takes on University in game number 1. Second game of the night, International will play Tindley. Also, Bethesda Christian will take on Indianapolis Crispus Attucks. And Fall Creek Academy will play the winner of the Indiana School for the Deaf, Indianapolis Lutheran matchup. Sectional number 60 at South Decatur. There are 5 teams. Tuesday night's matchup is Oldenburg Academy against number 2 Jacksonville. On Friday night, game number 1, Shaw Memorial will play South Decatur, followed by Rising Sun and the winner of the Oldenburg-Jacksonville matchup. Sectional 61 in Orleans. Tuesday night, game number 1, Northeast DuBois will play Trinity Lutheran, followed by the Medora Orleans matchup. Friday night, game 1, Springs Valley will play the Northeast DuBois Trinity Lutheran game, a winner. And Crothersville will be matched up with the Medora Orleans winner. Sectional 62 at Henryville. Tuesday night, New Washington will play Henryville. On Wednesday, game 1, Rock Creek Academy will play Borden, followed by the Lanesville South Central Elizabeth matchup. On Friday night, the Christian Academy of Indiana will play the New Washington Henryville winner. Sectional number 63 at North Davies. Game 1, Tuesday night, number 9, North Davies takes on Lagodi. North Davies lost to Lagodi 44-43 on January the 9th. Also on Tuesday night, the second game of the night, Washington Catholic takes on number 4, Vincennes Reveille. Reveille beat Washington Catholic 76-57 on December the 12th. Friday night, game 1, number 6, Bar Reeve will play the winner of the North Davies-Lagodi matchup. And on Friday night, game number 2, Shoals will play the winner of the Washington Catholic Vincennes Reveille game. And in sectional number 64, this one at Tecumseh. On Tuesday night, Wood Memorial will play Tecumseh. Tecumseh has the most active sectional championship streak alive right now. They've won 10 consecutive sectionals. Friday night, game number 1, New Harmony will play Evansville Day, followed by Cannleton and the winner of the Wood Memorial Tecumseh matchup. And Chris, before you start, I think I know where this is going.
You're going to North Davies, aren't you,
I'm thinking we're going to sectional number 63 to talk about that. It's one of those sectionals that has 3 ranked teams. Understandably, it's one of those sectionals that can legitimately say they have the most difficult sectional in the state.
That would be a legitimate argument.
And you have a scenario where none of the 3 ranked teams play each other in the first round, but you certainly have the classic collision course, in fact, if those ranked teams win.
And let me throw a 4th team into the mix. We're talking about Vincennes Reveille ranked number 4, Bar Reeve ranked number 6, North Davies ranked number 9.
You can't leave Lagodi out of the
Lagodi
discussion.
is in there, and if you're going to factor in the Sagarin ratings, they're 11th in
right.
1A. So you've got 4 of the top 11 teams, according to the Sagarin ratings, in the same sectional down there, and it plays out where you're going to have great matchups here in the second and semifinal championship rounds. Bar Reeve awaits the winner of that North Davies-Lagodi matchup, and then Vincennes Gervais in the bottom trying to work their way up. The thing I love about this section, not only how much talent there is there with the teams,
right.
Look at the records. They've all beaten each other.
Well,
Bar Reeve lost to North Davies.
Right.
North Davies lost to Lagodi. Vincennes Gervais lost to Lagodi,
right.
and Lagodi lost to Bar Reeve. So among those 4 teams, they've all got losses intertwined in there. So it's really, really tough to predict who's going to come out on top. A lot of good coaches in there as well. Brian Hughes of Bar Reeve, Brent Dalrymple at North Davies, and Mike Wagner at Lagodi. That's going to be a sectional certainly to watch.
So you're saying you like sectional 63
Absolutely.
right now?
Absolutely.
Well, you know what? I couldn't agree with you more, but let me tell you what, there are some really, really difficult sectional matchups. And I know we talk about this quite a bit. I go to sectional 59, one of those situations where when you're looking for balance, you have Bethesda Christian, Indiana Deaf, Fall Creek Academy, Tindley, Lutheran, all teams that, you may not know a lot about, just know that they all have winning records. And when you talk about competitive sectionals, that clearly is one.
And we're going to talk about the School for the Deaf as well. I had a chance to see them over a couple of times over the last couple of seasons, and they've got a kid, Gabriel Pallone, who's finally a senior. As a sophomore, he was putting up big numbers. He's averaging over 21 points a game. There are so many teams, 9 teams in the sectional, and you don't know where to go. It's going to be really tough to predict who's coming out there, but I think there's a quality of depth in sectional 59 at Bethesda Christian.
How about sectional 60? You got 2 ranked teams there. This is at South Decatur. Jacksonville, ranked number 2, takes on Oldenburg Academy. They're opposite brackets in terms of the matchup with South Decatur, ranked number 11. They'll take on Shaw Memorial, 2 ranked teams in that sectional. And also lurking there, if you will, Shaw Memorial 11-9. Jerry Baumholt, one of the best around.
Got to give a lot of credit to a couple of teams in this sectional here. Sectional 60 at South Decatur. South Decatur, as you mentioned, they were just 11-9 last year, and then they went on to win the sectional championship, proving you can never overlook anybody. Jacksonville's down at the bottom. They're going to open up with Oldenburg Academy, like you mentioned. They've just got a great core. They've got a group of guys, including some seniors. Matt Gale, he's averaging almost 20 points and over 7 rebounds. Blake Sutton's another guy that's really able to penetrate and pass the ball around. Tim Arnett, Gerald Hardesty. They've got a lot of guys. They're a fun team to watch. I watched them actually last year beat Batesville in the regular season. Jacksonville's 16-2.
Right.
Their 2 losses this year are to Batesville, a highly ranked 3A team.
A couple of ranked teams in sectional 57. North Central Farmersburg 10th, Clay City 12th. But Chris, 1A. We already know we have some great matchups. If 1A is going to be how things look in terms of great matchups, just wait until you see 2A.
2A will be fun.